Sit. Good. So now I'm going to show you how I release her to be free, and then I'll also call her back to come to me to show you how I get her back on the clock and in training mode. So when I'm walking, there's only one way to walk the dog next to you, and that's just on a loose leash like I've already showed you. And then if you want to give the dog free time, all you have to do is walk up to the area where you want her to be free, or anywhere that you want to start having her be free. Just have her sit first like this, and then with your right hand just lean over, go, and pat her chest and send her away. Make sure you do that and say go. She knows what that means. She knows that now she's on free time, and you were the one that allowed her free time, even if this free time period is for the next 2 hours, even if it's for the rest of the day. In her mind, she knows that she was on the clock, she was in training mode, and then you allowed her to have free time, and then when you call her back to you eventually, you will have put her back on the clock. And so in this way, you're in control of all of her time, even if, like I said, the free time periods are very long. So this matters because it's one of the little things, one of the pieces of the puzzle that fits together that shows her that you're in charge of her in every way. So, which affects her mind and affects the way that she relates to you, because she's going to see you as the person that calls the shots. If you do these little things that I'm showing you here. So when she's on free time, she can do whatever she wants, pee, sniff, whatever. You could take the rest of the walk this way. If you just did 5 minutes of training in the beginning and you're tired, you don't feel like doing that, just make sure that you release her to be free officially. She's on free time, and that could be it. But if you want to call her back to you when you're ready to have her come back on the clock, be in training mode, then I always call her back to me when she's looking away from me, because I'm practicing this for when we have that crisis situation where the dog's going to run out the front door, going to go jump on an old person or a little kid or whatever, going to run out into the street, and they're always running away from you and distracted by something. They're never laying down in front of you staring at you. So that's old-fashioned stuff that doesn't matter. You know, putting a dog in a downstay and calling them to you when they're staring at you, that's not applicable to real life. So I want to practice for when you're going to need this to work. And so even when she's on a leash and I call her back to me, I'm at least going to wait until she's looking away from me, or wait until she's sniffing something or looking at something, so that I can practice calling her back to me when she's distracted. So she's distracted right now by that person walking the dog. Well, she was. And I'm going to call her to come to me. Come! See how she's coming to my right-hand target? Good. She's not hungry, so she's not taking the food, but I have a little bit of food in there. She still is coming to the target. When her nose hits my hand, I open it up to give her the food, and at the same time grabbed her collar with my left hand. And I'm just going to walk into her and have her sit. And now she's back on the clock. She's back in training mode, and we can continue our walk.